by just a wonderful group of people that are really family. So for this moment, for these 15 minutes, let's just clear away all of that noise and just be present in our body. So we are going to stay seated. And I want to encourage you to take everything you think you know about yoga and meditation and mindfulness and kind of pack it up into a package and imagine yourself setting it outside of the door. We're not going to carry any of those things in with us today. This is an opportunity for you to practice some physical movement if you like, but you also can just sit and be present and take in everything that I'm talking through and just sit and breathe with me today. There's no right or wrong, so in that bag, leave the word should. You don't need to look like I look when I'm moving. You don't have to look around the room and compare yourself to anybody else in the way that they are moving. This is about you and your body and your breath. And I'm going to give movement options for physical movement, and I'm also going to give options that are just for you sitting quietly. We're going to move through a sequence of a partial sun salutation. So first, sitting up nice and tall, whatever that means for you, the top of the head reaching up towards the ceiling and letting the shoulders roll down and away from the ears. You can take the arms to the sides, and if you like, palms can open and face forward, and this is just our seated mountain pose. It's such a powerful position. Taking a nice big breath in, and exhale. One more time, big breath in. Exhale. On your next inhale, you have options here. You're either going to inhale, and that's going to be your movement, or you're going to inhale and lift the gaze towards the ceiling, lift the chin towards the ceiling, lift the chest up slightly, or take both arms all the way up overhead. And we're going to come into a forward fold. So chest is coming down towards the top of those legs, the thighs. Hands can come resting on those thighs. If it doesn't feel comfortable for you, your forward fold can be your gaze coming down towards the floor, your chin tucking towards the chest. There is no right or wrong here. On the next inhale, just lift the chest slightly into a halfway lift. And on the exhale, come a little bit deeper into that forward fold. Again, it can just be the gaze coming down towards the floor, the chin tucking to the chest coming down towards the thighs. And if you want to come a little deeper, you can actually let the arms fall all the way down the legs, hands coming towards those toes. Coming all the way back up nice and slow into a seated neutral position. Top of the head is going to reach towards the ceiling. Shoulders coming down away from the ears. Arms come nice and relaxed down by the sides. Palms facing forward back into your mountain pose. Again, moving through. Inhale, taking arms high if that feels good. Exhale, coming into a forward fold, chest coming down towards those thighs, hands pressing on the thighs to help support you. And if you're here, elbows hugging into the rib cage. Inhale, lift halfway, so just slightly lifting the chest. Exhale, coming deeper into that fold. Arms dangling down behind the legs, or your gaze coming down towards the floor, your chin tucking towards the chest. All of these, a different version of your forward fold this morning. Tucking the chin nice and slow, rolling all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Using hands on thighs to support you if it feels good. Again, coming to your seated neutral position, top of the head reaching up towards the ceiling and shoulders down from those ears. Arms coming to the sides, palms facing forward. Staying here just for one extra set of breaths. This next time we move through, I want you to just notice if there is anything different that you're feeling in your body, noticing if there are any different thoughts that are coming into your mind. There is no right or wrong. This is a place of no judgment. Inhaling, lifting the gaze or the chin or the chest or the arms. Exhale, coming into your forward fold. Again, chest coming towards those thighs, or gaze to the floor, or chin to the chest. Anything feel different in the body as you are here? If your hands are on thighs, you're going to hug those elbows tightly in towards the rib cage. Next, inhale, just lifting up slightly, halfway lift. Exhale, coming deeper into whatever fold feels good for you. If you like, those arms can come down towards those feet. Hands can come back onto the top of the legs to support you, coming all the way back up to your seated neutral position. Beautiful. One more time, we're going to take it even slower. Inhale, gaze, chin or chest lifts or arms. Exhale, coming into a forward fold. Hands can come down on the thighs or down towards the legs, tucking chin towards the chest, or gaze coming to the floor. Inhale, coming to a halfway lift. As we are here, just imagine you're a Care Bear and your heart is pressing forward, opening up that heart just a little bit more than maybe we have through other rounds. Exhale, coming into your forward fold just a little bit deeper. Now I want to encourage you, you can stay here for a moment if that feels good, or you can come back into your seated neutral position. But I want you to really think about how you can take a moment to hug your body. So either wrapping arms around your legs or wrapping arms around your torso, or if it feels better, just imagining a beautiful warm space around your heart and giving your body just a moment of love. This body, exactly as it is, right here and right now, without needing to change any part of it, is so incredibly valuable. It deserves all the love you have in this moment. It deserves all the love you have every day. Give it one more squeeze if you are hugging yourself, and then release. As we're here, and I'm just going to speak a little bit about what we are doing at Second Skin, and especially what we're doing in the fitness and yoga industry, or I will refer to it as the movement industry, to empower disabled leadership, and how that creates such incredible impact for all of us as individuals, but also for society at a global scale. I want to encourage you to stay with your breath. So keep slowing down your breath and noticing your inhales and your exhales. We still have another 6.5 minutes for you to just be. Be present in this moment. I mentioned I'm the founder and CEO of Second Skin Society. We have developed a fitness and yoga app that is intentionally designed to be a mainstream fitness and yoga app that has been built on the foundation of accessibility, developing accessible tech and welcoming an incredibly diverse instructor community. 75% of our instructor community have disabilities themselves, and we co-create multiple versions of each class. So full body versions, seated versions, classes taught with American Sign Language, and we have a whole lot more to come. The impact of our instructors with disabilities on our members certainly creates better access and an incredible sense of belonging. But the impact that that disabled leadership has on our non-disabled members is changing assumptions. Think, I never imagined that my yoga teacher would be blind. What else am I assuming about people who are blind? That is where we know that disabled leadership in this industry that plays such a large role in how bodies are valued can change the entire world. In an organic experience, as simple as showing up to take a fitness class and being aware of an assumption you maybe didn't know that you had. And in the second that you are aware of it, it is also changed. That assumption is shattered because right in front of you in this experience that you have had or are having, you realize that assumption is wrong. It's incredibly powerful, and it ripples out, it bleeds out into every other aspect of your life, where you can start to think about, well, am I carrying other assumptions? And what could those be? And could those also be wrong? And as that opens up this beautiful space of curiosity and openness within yourself, and you start to navigate the spaces that you enter in a workplace or in the grocery store or just simply moving down the street. That openness and that curiosity can allow you to become aware of more assumptions and challenge those assumptions as well. Now, you might be thinking about maybe the last time you went into a gym or a yoga studio and saw someone with a disability leading your classes. Has anyone had that experience? Probably not. It's pretty rare. The certification process itself has all kinds of barriers. It's not been developed to empower people with disabilities to lead in this space. And so part of what we're doing at Second Skin now is actually developing a yoga certification process and a fitness certification process that is accessible so that we can empower that disabled leadership and continue to perpetuate that assumption challenge and change in this industry. And when I think about 5 years down the road, when there are 1 million instructors with disabilities all over the world teaching in this industry, what do you think will happen? The most creative, the most innovative, the most able people to change this industry, to disrupt it, to make you think differently about movement and how you can access it. I think about the entire world changing as a result of this industry changing, because I know how this industry has had an incredibly toxic impact on my life. Eating disorders and obsessive exercising and forever trying to fit this certain mold that the industry tells us that we need to fit within. We have to look a certain way and be a certain size and weigh a certain number. And of course, all those rules just continue to change. You never meet that kind of perfect form, or you never fit within that box actually. Well, at Second Skin, we're throwing out the box. We don't want that box to exist anymore. And I'm going to say it again, the group of people that are the most able to throw out that box and redesign this industry are people with disabilities. I am so grateful that you would all join me here this morning. I hope that you will come back tomorrow. We're in a different room tomorrow morning. We're going to do a little bit of a different stretch. I'm still going to be talking about disabled leadership and that impact. Bring your friends. Come back, join us for some breathing and for some movement. We have an exhibition booth down on the main floor. We would love to speak with you about what we're doing with our app. If you have ever considered being a yoga teacher or a fitness instructor, I would love to speak with you. Or if you're thinking about it now, maybe for the first time, I would love to speak with you. Thank you all so much for being here today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.